자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 19 포스트 시즌 토론토로 우승하기 12번째 시간 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 세 번째 도전하는 포스트 시즌인데요. 텍사스와의 와일드카드전 승리 후 지난 시간에 휴스턴을 디비전 시리즈 3대1로 제압한 후에 La에인절스와 이번에는 챔피언스 시리즈를 진행하게 됐습니다. 사실 두 번째 포스트 시즌 진행할 때도 에인절스와 챔피언 시리즈에서 붙었었죠. 그리고 이제 내셔널리그 쪽도 다저스랑 세인트루이스 둘이 맞붙게 되었습니다. 자, 일단 첫 번째 경기부터 가볼게요. 토론토는 이제 류현진이 1선발이고요. 에인절스는 오타니입니다. 에인절스 원정으로 진행되고 오타니가 우완이기 때문에 좌완 그 타순으로 다시 바꿔주겠습니다. 비셰트와 캐번 비조 바꿔주고 맥키니, 트레비쇼, 이렇게 요 타순으로 해서 가보도록 하겠습니다. 내셔널리그 쪽은 진짜 이번에도 다저스가 올라오는 건지 아니면 세인트루이스가 올라와서 류현진과 김광현의 대결이 성사될지.
Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting eighth can continue to stay hot. Yeah, eighth. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway.
두 번째 포스트 시즌 진행할 때 챔피언 시리즈에서 만났을 때 오타니가 직구가 굉장히 빠르긴 했는데 가운데를 공이 자주 와서 지금처럼 오! 이야, 수비가 좋네. 좋은 타구였는데 이루수 호수비에 걸리네요.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are two down now.
아, 네, 자연의 사르리라따님 어서 오세요.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 21, Travis Shaw.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
아, 오타니 보고 저 페니스 베이브루스라고 간판이.
Swing and a miss,
Oh.
and that ends the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout.
La에인절스
This guy is a career
오타니
300 hitter. You talk about
좋네요.
consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
확실히 와일드 카드전에서 류현진 대신에 로아크 썼던 게
And I believe they'll say he broke the
경기
plane
할
as
때마다
yes, he
이제
did. It's
일선발을
rolled a
류현진으로
strike.
쓸 수 있으니까 첫 경기 들어갈 때 부담이 좀 덜한 것 같아요. 휴스턴 경기 때도 그랬고.
Fouled off.
물론 이제 살짝 테삭스전에서 와일드 카드전 때 질 뻔하긴 했지만
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy,
나온
not what you
거
want coming
아니었나?
out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
아하,
And another foul ball.
쟤랑 승부가 좀 너무 길어지는데.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Just hung in there on that one. Another
19까지.
full count pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Oh.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Digging in, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity
한
in this one.
명한테 조금
Here's the first
이번에
pitch to him.
투수가 너무 많았네요.
At the knees, strike one. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Swing and a miss on the
나이스.
fastball that
왼쪽.
time. Out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Anthony Rendon.
Sliced hard on the ground to his right. Biggio throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
투구수 18개 나오긴
Into
했는데
the box, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
그래도
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
어우,
And a high
놓쳤어?
bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball
아,
to
저기를
and over the wall for a
담장으로
ground rule
치질
double.
않네요.
And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
아, 잘 쳤는데
So
잡히네요.
runner at third here with one gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the
일단
sacrifice fly as he's
선취점
in with
내는
our
데는
first tally of the
성공했습니다.
ballgame. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there for strike one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
커트를 되게 잘하네.
This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Brian Goodwin.
The right fielder, Brian.
First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there,
아니요,
but he
몸
wasn't biting.
쪽으로 하이
Very
패스트볼
well
하나
could
꽂는
see
게
it
맞는
again
것
here,
같아요.
though.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on.
아, 근데 얘네들 왜 이렇게 오늘 커트를 많이 하는지 모르겠네.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
오, 벌써 자신감 올라오자마자 2루타를 먹네요.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think
가운데로 몰렸나?
you better start
아,
that thing
몰렸네요.
out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Upton owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well.
나이스.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
스플리터. 직구 올래나?
3-2 pitch. Is swung
Wow.
and missed, strike 3. Now in the box, Bo Bichette.
왼쪽으로 하이패스트로 올 줄이야.
Bo Bichette.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a drive out to the
Nice.
right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And it's fouled away.
구속이 워낙 빠르다 보니까 오타니가
0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Travis Shaw would be next. The set and the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2,
슬라이더.
just out in front of the slider.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
두 번째 포스트 시즌 할 때 에인절스 만났을 때 오타니 완전 강판시키고 그랬었는데 이번은 좀 오타니가
That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
이번엔 좀 다르네 오타니가.
Some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
저거를 안 잡아주네.
Pujols gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. A ball and no strikes. swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. The tag, and they
오,
as he
아우.
couldn't get back to second.
쟤 왜 아웃된 거야?
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. 0 for
여유
1
부리다
here in
아웃됐네.
this one. Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
다행히 아웃
This is where
카운트
you
하나
gotta take
벌었네요.
stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and
오.
realize you need a gapper to score this guy
심판
from first. If nothing
아프겠는데?
less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
High in the air out to
나이스.
center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And the inning is over.
이루수 주루 플레이 실수 하나
Digging in
때문에
now, Travis Shaw.
살았네요.
They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
21. Travis.
First pitch of the at bat. Soft liner towards short.
Ah,
And one
ah.
gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
기다립시다. 이건 또 들어오네.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the
이번에
second out.
뭐였지?
Now to
아,
the plate,
스플리터.
Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at bat.
맞게 위치는 잡았던 것 같은데.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for LA. Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes
와,
ball 1.
저거를 보여주네요.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
The 3-1. Drilled right
아하.
back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains 2-2.
아, 투수 너무
Hey, he's
많아지는데.
got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The right fielder, number 18.
Ready now, Brian Goodwin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field.
아유.
And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third with only one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Played on the backhand. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Upton, or simply J-Up, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him at the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you
예대로
carve
가지
out a
말고
career the way this guy has.
별도로
Nice
가야지.
pick.
Goodwin on third with 2 out.
야, 저걸 커트해?
1-2. Here it is. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal
전혀
open to him. So we'll see
공이
what
안
pitch he
나오네.
comes with next.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea
다행이다.
of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Goodwin's in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
오, 뭐야.
Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez.
이런
He's
행운이.
0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored.
It's a
가라,
high fly
가라.
ball headed for the left field corner. If it's
아.
fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it.
그렇지.
Disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
오타니 흔들리죠?
The 1-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one.
야마구치랑
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
아, 네, 황지영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
아,
Keeping
스플리터.
it down here as it's to 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
좋다.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next it'll be the outfielder, Billy McKinney. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Simmons onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
5회까지만 던지고 내려가줘야 될 것 같긴 한데.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes Ryu 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
아, 커트 엄청 많이 하네.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the base is empty here with one away, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next at bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Biggio moving to his right. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes this the other way to right.
좋다.
And
우측
there in plenty
정면.
of time to put this one away. And Ty Buttrey takes over to start the 6th inning. on
우리도
the mound.
류현진을 바꿔줘야겠네요.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well
와,
behind that fastball. It's a swinging
강속구
strike.
투수가 있네.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
다음 대결 때 또 류현진
The
쓰려면
1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a real
이번까지만 하고 바꿔주는 게 맞는 것 같네요.
We call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 40.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again. Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. Goodwin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, David Fletcher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Shu Yamaguchi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please.
First offering on its way.
For the Blue Jays, number 14.
No balls and a strike to count.
Yamaguchi.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning.
6, 7, 8만 버텨줘도 불펜 2명이서 자이스 나올 때까지만.
1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Biggio scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Count now a ball and a strike. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And they'll make it
잘
to second
잡아놓고
base now with 2 gone.
He was able to spin
가운데로
on
갔나,
that
슬라이더가?
right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
좌타자
There is a
조심해야
base
되는데.
open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Guerrero ranges to his
어,
right.
좋았다,
And nothing will
불개주.
cover the 2-out double as the Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24.
Striding in, number 13. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero
살짝
Jr.
낮았네요.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. In the air out toward right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance.
멈췄는데.
Leading off the inning, Tommy La Stella, and they'll need him to get something going
The
here.
first baseman, Tommy La Stella.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McKinney on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Now batting, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about
Wow.
nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Upton becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot?
나이스. 오, 야마구치. 왜 이래?
Jacob Barnes been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
이러면은 켄자이스가 봐서 야마구치가 안타 맞고 하면 켄자이스가 나와야겠네.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
포싱, 커터, 싱커 3종이네. 오.
Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be.
이거 홈까지.
Bichette ignores his coach. He's chugging for
아.
is in time and he's cut down at the plate as they team up.
홈까지 좀 오버했나?
Runner at second, 1 away, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. from the stretch. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Trout. He can't get there as it falls in. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
The first baseman, number 20.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the
잘
clock
멈췄어.
thickens here. 3-0. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
가운데. 그렇지.
Line, that's a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you
잘스 안
try and do
올려도
as an
되겠다.
offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
빠르네.
McKinney at second, Shaw at first, 1 gone. And that misses 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. LaStella has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
둘 다 발이 좀 느려가지고 되게 좀 아쉽네요.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into
자신감 생겨서 제구 게이지도 커졌네요. 저건 스트라이크 좋아지.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
0-1 the count. Lifted in the air out to right. McKinney's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, David Fletcher. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after.
오, 야마구치가 9회까지 마무리 지어도 되겠네.
The inning is over. Angels go down 1. Justin Anderson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes.
이거는 딱 실패한데 쳐서 넘겼어야 되는데.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is on over to first. Lostella fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, number 13, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Aha.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Oscar Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy.
Wow.
Has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And ready for another chance, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
야마구치 끝내라.
In there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Biggio right there. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got it.
Nice.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Angels down to their last strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Tommy LaStella is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 to Tommy LaStella. The 1-1.
오, 야, 수비까지 완벽했다 야마우치. 아,
Taking home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was
유현진 승리도 챙기고요.
One more look at the final line score there to see the
유현진이
great
탑
pitching
플레이어
performance
됐네요.
that led his guys to the victory. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Jays take the 1-0 lead here.
야마우치 아주 좋았어. 자, 1차전 가져갔고요. 2차전을 로아크로 가는 게 맞을려나? 보루키를 가는 게 맞을까? 로아크로 갑시다. 불개주, 로더스, 렌달, 칠, 8, 9. 아, 역시 다저스가 한 경기 이겼네요.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Now, a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
싱커, 커브, 체인저, 포싱.
Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far.
얘가 오타니보다 더 어려 보이는데?
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
그때 두 번째 포스트 시즌 할 때도 얘한테 패배했었죠.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
나이스 컷.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Goodwin is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 1-1 to count. Heaney has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Into the box, number 13, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Line towards center field.
아,
저게 또. Two-out double as the inning is over. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. In now, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross.
Wow.
Strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
요 코스.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
호심은 잘 안 쓰네.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for
야, 이게 또
Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simmons. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October.
타구가 잘 안 나오네요.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
아, 볼이었네.
chopped him up. LaStella is there. And the inning is over. Here's Tommy LaStella now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's just 1 for 6. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike too.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Wow, that was a
아니,
close
저건
pitch on 1-2.
스트라이크였잖아.
The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good win.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gurriel looking up. Into the home bullpen for a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed.
슬라이더가 얘가 약점이네.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0-1 count. Here it
큰일인데.
comes.
선발공 공략을 못 하고 있는데.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. Here's Albert now.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back.
Up
and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another
아,
shot.
잘 맞췄는데 저거는
He'll
아깝다.
look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a flare out toward right center. Fletcher ranging into shallow right. He tracks. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
스트라이크까지 잘 잡았는데. 아,
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
There he goes. Hit back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1.
그렇지. 오,
And they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
비셰트 좋았다.
Second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fletcher, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round.
나이스.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
잘 넘어갔네. 아, 이러면은
We begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter. Brandon Drury.
킥다운. 스트레치 앤 토스로 바꿔놓읍시다.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
오, 나이스. 맨손 캐치하다 놓쳤어.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row.
아,
This guy was starting to get his
커브였구나.
bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner.
아,
But foul.
깝샷.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks
나이스.
outside.
불개주.
Time to swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run.
야, 크게 나왔다.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number
야,
13.
불개주.
0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simmons is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch.
그러니까 이게 실책 하나가 진짜 실책 하나가 실점으로 이어지네요, 진짜. 신기한 것 같아, 이 게임 그런 거 보면. 그런 게 구현된다는 게.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there. And there are
그립척도
2
홈런
away now.
한번 나와줄 법한데.
Now batting. The center
So
fielder.
that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up.
나이스.
On the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
한 점 더 가자.
Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. One and one the count now. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
나이스.
Time as the run scores. And on the play,
아, 에르난데즈 발 빨라서 좋네.
position now at second.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
This is on the ground over to first. There is La Stella. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run
야,
home
이번
run.
컸다 진짜.
Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays.
벽 그냥 넘겼는데?
And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
Wow.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for his damn red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
오.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field.
그렇지. 에르난데스. 제 발의 덕을 여러 번 보네요.
And I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
잘 맞췄는데.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. A dive
나이스.
off his glove. Around second. He's on
웬
his way to
땡큐냐.
third. And he will make it into third with a
제
one-out
1차전에서도
triple.
슬라이딩 하다가 제가 패배의 원인 됐었잖아요.
You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Brendan Drury, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
아,
Even count, 2
직구였는데.
balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2. Line
나이스. 브랜든 듀리.
base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone. And
이러면은 노아크를 더 끌고 갈 수가 있죠.
You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Drury, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And
Yeah.
he won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change.
아,
as he's
부상이었나?
gonna do it for his starter here tonight.
선수 교체됐네요.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him.
뭐야?
So striding in, Jason Castro, a base hit in his first trip. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there.
좋다.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk.
자, 2경기 잡은 채로 홈 갑시다. 4전 전승으로 월드 시리즈 가게.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And Reese, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So stepping in, Danny Jansen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Oh, it takes a nasty
오,
hop,
나이스.
and he's unable to haul it in.
그래, 제대로 맞았는데.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Swing and a liner.
Wow.
And a beautiful diving catch there. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That one's down around the
아,
knees,
네,
taken for a
스티티비님
strike.
어서 오세요.
Little
근데 아직
tardy on
이제
that swing as it's well
자신감이
wide
너무
at first.
없어서 장담을 못 하겠습니다.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the
생각보다
fastball.
그래도 노아크가 잘해주고 있어서 참 다행이에요.
Tried to hold up there.
Ah.
Peeled down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
That ball's crap.
Now a
Nice.
swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bichette over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And
오,
he'll pull this
좋아.
one down a step or
에란데스.
2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
오!
Swing, and this ball is crushed straight away.
야,
center
비디오
field.
그 빠던을 또 보네.
Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a
디비전
solo
시리즈에서도
shot to
보여줬잖아요.
dead center. His first
휴스턴전에서도.
homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
좋네요. 일단 지금까지는.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. He swings and lines it to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Brendan Drury. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate.
좌타자
this
라인
game.
체력
Not so
회복할
much
겸
on that swing, though.
교체 안 하고
1-1
그냥
count to Brendan Drury.
요 라인으로 계속 쭉 갈게요. 어차피 4점 차니까
The
이따가
1-1.
좀 뒤에 가서 따라잡히면
This is ball 2.
그때 대타 내는데 아직은 안 내는 걸로.
5 runs,
애들
10
체력 좀
hits,
회복하게.
and no errors in the game for Toronto.
나이스.
Ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is
아,
giving
오늘
him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way.
엄청난
He's got
홈런
something
있는 우리
hanging in the middle
불개주.
of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Randall Gritcher. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Liner in there.
아, 홈까지 물어온다.
In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. Line drive to left. Is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 2-0 on the way. He is looked at for the first strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it
나이스,
really
로하크.
effectively tonight.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam
요거는
action on it. 1 gone.
심판 덕좀 받네요.
Standing in, Tommy LaStella. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball
아니.
1-0.
그래도 좀 전에 잡아줬잖아. 로하크 자극하면 안 돼.
You can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try to
불개주 저건 잡아줬어야지. 풀어홈런 친 것까지 좋았는데.
Nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. The ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
자,
And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
나이스.
Curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that.
저 코스로 들어가는 건 뭐 꼼짝 못하죠.
Right now, we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
Justin Upton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. A 1-1 now to Upton. Fouled away.
자, 가자.
Upton awaits the 1-2.
그렇지.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit toward the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him.
걸렸다.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
나이스.
And it's gone.
텔레즈까지.
Still another.
이제 한 7부 능선 넘은 것 같네요.
Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
아, 월드 시리즈 가서도 좀 이렇게 돼야 되는데.
Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
야, 뭐야? 공이 휘어지던데?
2 down.
The bat, number 11.
So the lineup
호심인데,
digging in,
야,
Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
뱀직구처럼 오네.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on.
아, 볼이었는데.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Jays add 1 more.
아, 텔레즈.
Home run. On now to the bottom of inning number. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. It's a swing and a miss at a slider breaking away.
아, 네, 푸른 달님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he will run this one down.
로아크.
Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the
잘해주고
inning.
있는데 로아크.
Coming to the plate now,
자, 그러면
Jason Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
로마노로 던집시다.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
로아크도 이제 체력 생각하면
Strike 1 to start the
여기까지
at-bat.
하고 내려줘야 될 것 같아서.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Oh, this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit.
아, 네, 오타니 1차전에서 요거 2차전이고 1차전에서 류현진이랑 붙었었습니다. 5회에 내려갔어요. 요거는 2차전이고요.
0-1 the count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
요 전 경기에 류현진이랑 붙었었습니다.
Wind-up
오타니랑.
and the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
여기까지만 처리하고 바꿔줘야겠다.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center.
어?
And that ball gets
이러면
down out near the wall and should be extra
안
base.
되는데.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way
로마노
back to the
넣고.
corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
켄자이스.
Number 68 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Stepping in now, David Fletcher.
실제로도 가능하지 않을까요? 둘 다 1선발이니까.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike two as the
아,
fastball is let go.
오타니는 1선발래나? 좀 애매하기도 하고.
On the ground to the left side.
나이스.
And that's the second out. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
야, 이거는 안 되겠는데? 자일스 아직 몸 다 안 풀렸구나.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Line to the right side, and that's going to get down out there.
와, 이거 좀 애매하네. 자일스를 올리는 게 맞는 것 같은데.
He has great bat to ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
김광현이 오늘 경기 있나요?
Ken Giles is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Ken Giles.
아, 시범 경기 개막전에 그거 시범 경기 중계해 주나요?
Into the box, Tommy LaStella. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here.
자일스,
Giles.
안 올라올 줄 알았는데. 나이스. 역시 자일스. MBC에서 해줘요. 그럼 봐야겠네요, 진짜 그거는. 내일 그 새벽 경기에 맞춰서 이제 또 결정이 나겠네요. 류현진의 김광현의 능력치랑 이런 게 어떻게 될지. 더쇼의 능력치가 내일 경기에 좀 많이 좌지우지 될 것 같은데.
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense
안
took full
맞았나?
advantage.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was
저는
obvious
시범
in this one today
경기는
that
중계
the
안 해주는
pitchers
줄
weren't
알았는데
on point, and what happens when that
해주는구나.
happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Let's go, Angels!
0-1 count and the pitch.
아하. 그러면 여기 다저스에서 MLB 라이브에 경기가 올라올래나? 원래 더쇼 1부에서 시즌 중에는 MLB 라이브로 해서 MLB.com에 올라와 있는 로스터로 해서 하루 전날에 경기가 가능했는데 시범 경기는 될지 모르겠네요. 그건 뭐 아마 MLB 더쇼 20 나와야 가능할 수도 있겠네요.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. grounded to short. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the digging in. Brian Goodwin. He's the one to start off the ninth inning.
나이스,
This
끝내자.
guy's in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A ball and 2 strikes now.
투라웃이
The 1-2.
더 좋지 않을까요?
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
게레로 주니어는 아직 좀 토론토 말고는 조금 나이도 어리고.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far.
좋아, 잘했어.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 8.
야,
And that's your ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and
레인절스 홈 경기에서 2경기 다 잡았네요.
Job well done.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's
이건 뭐
exactly what this man did. He's
불개주가
our
이번에
top
활약한 거
player of the
뭐
game.
Yeah, no
틀린
time
말
like
아니기
the
때문에.
postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And
야,
tonight's
추가점
comes to
낸
an
게
end,
다행이었네.
6-3
7,
the
8회.
final. The Blue Jays get
역시 토론토 불펜은 안심할 수가 없네요. 예. 자일스는 항상 대기를 시켜놔야 된다는 걸 다시 한번 상기시켜주네요. 네. 자, 이렇게 되면 1차전, 2차전 다 에인절스 홈구장에서 승리 가져가고요. 다음에 오타니를 또 내보내네, 얘네가. 우린 류현진 출격시키지 않겠습니다. 네. 지금 2대0이고 다저스랑 세인트루이스는 아직 한 경기밖에 진행이 안 됐네요. 네. 자, 이렇게 해서 MLB 더 쇼 19 포스트시즌 토론토로 우승하기 12번째 시간, 세 번째 포스트시즌, 챔피언 시리즈 1, 2차전 모두 다 승리로 가져갔습니다. 다음 시간에 이제 토론토 홈 경기에서 3차전부터 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.